Hi everyone. So last time we talked, we were focusing on eating while on cheat days. So today I want to focus on eating while you're out and about. This is a common thing. It's not unheard of for a person to get caught out on the road, whether it be from vacationing, just day trips out with the family, or even just running errands. That happens where you're caught. You not going to be able to get home in time to have a decent meal, or else it'll throw your schedule off really badly. So it comes down to it, you have to make the decision to eat while you're out. Now, I have 5 tips. I apologize. I'm again looking at my paper because I want to stay focused on my thought process. First and foremost, I really would advocate eating, or when you're going to be going out, if you know you're going to be going out and like day trips or vacations, or maybe you're on a road trip where you're going to be driving from New York to Florida. Obviously, you're going to get caught on the road for multiple meals, and you should pack food. If it's too inconvenient to pack meals, there's tons of options, but really when you're staying on this journey, you don't want to derail just because you're in a car. You're not active because you are in that car. And so you really don't want to rely on something if you can substitute it with healthy pre-planned meals. But say you did plan a meal and you prepped it, you packed it, put it in a nice cute little lunchbox, and you left it on the counter. Does happen. Even I've done that. First and foremost, I think it's probably the best suggestion is grocery stores. You can find tons of healthy options that you can quickly whip together, and you can go to the deli and find like chicken. They do have fried chicken, but there is also roasted chicken that you can just ask them for plastic utensils and just shave some chicken off and stuff it in your gullet as you're driving down the way. However, there's also things such as salads. For those that are not restricted on bread, there are sandwiches, so that's a healthier option, and it's often cheaper than eating out at a fast food restaurant. So not only are you reducing the amount of intake of junk food, you're also saving yourself a bit of money. But sometimes a grocery store is not nearby, especially, in long stretches of rural area where you'd have to go like 5 miles in and get lost before you find that grocery store. You kind of have to take what's nearby the exit. And often that's either gas station food or fast food. Now, gas station food does have some healthy options. Even as we speak, they're becoming more and more health conscious. So you'll see little trays of fruit, and they'll have little sandwich things, and they'll have string cheese and lunch meat, and they even have like little Lunchables. And Lunchables are not exactly as good as, they're just not that good. But it is an option if you're going for something quick. I've even seen a couple that actually had salads too. So if you're a really salad goer, those are options for you. But, if the gas station nearby doesn't have that, and you don't want to go hopping from one gas station to the other, I would say try one or two if you can help it. And if the first two don't have it, then you might have to get stuck with fast food. And with that being said, I apologize for the with that being said. I do use it a lot. I'm conscious of it. I try, but it doesn't always work. I want to go on to the next one. In case circumstances where you cannot find a healthy option, look at your plan for the day. So if you're out grocery shopping, you obviously are going to have dinner at home or 2 other meals at home, whatever time you're shopping will depend on what the other meals are. And so you can allot for, well, I have 1,500 calories, and I only had 200 this morning because it was a real quick morning. I was just throwing something quick together, and we're having fish and some broccoli and maybe a little bit of rice, so I've got about 600 to spare. Look at that, and then look at your meal options within that range. Always try to go for the healthiest option. Now, that means grilled chicken, salads, things that aren't fried, things that are not heavily breaded. Those are going to probably be your best options. I like to go to Subway. If I have to eat out, Subway. And I'll get the flatbread, which it's still carb dense, and I have to minimize my carb intake. But I beef it up with a lot of lettuce, and I'll have my pickles, and I don't use mayonnaise, but I will use the chipotle, so I do pay for some of the chipotle. But since it's a mustard type, it's not as impactful, and it's got a lot of flavor, so it really doesn't need the mayonnaise to kick it off. But if you're stuck at places like Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Long John's, McDonald's, such forth and so on, you know where I'm going with this. Portion control. If you really only have the option of, that kind of fast food, minimize your portion intake. And I like to order off the kids' menu. And depending on the restaurants, they might get a little weird about it, but if you go through the drive-thru, most of the time they ignore it. They don't pay attention. And for that reason, you can order off the menu. I like to give my son my toy. I don't eat all the, I'll go to McDonald's and get a 6-piece chicken nuggets meal. And it's calorie rich, and it'll take a majority of my calories or my caloric intake for that day. But I don't consume all the kids' fries. I'll consume the I like the cutie because apple has more carbs in it. And since I'm on a carb limited diet, I do watch what even the healthier options provide in regards to carb intake. So I just want to quickly review, and then I will be signing off. Pack your food if you can. If you don't have that option or forgot it, go to the grocery store if you can find one nearby. Some GPS systems will actually tell you where a grocery store is, so if you have that option, utilize it. 30. Look at your meal plan for the day to decide what is your best option in regards to how much you have left in calories, carbs, protein, and so forth. And I will say again, plan ahead. Start your day off with knowing what you're going to have for all 30 meals. And if you're going to be on the road, it's more important that you know all 30 meals because you have to ration your calories across the board. 4. Go for the healthiest option. Every place has some healthy options, so go for it. Try your best to avoid as much of the junk food as you can. And portions and kids' meals, they are options. Also, I will say this, and this will tie back to the other one. So if you have not watched Cheat Days, please feel free to watch that one because I'll touch base. If you're eating out and you have no other options and fast food is all you've got, consider it a cheat day. And please go back to the video, and I will I'll post the link below so that you guys can look back at it and take a peek at my cheat day tips. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful wonderful week. And I will see you guys again next week. I am hoping to touch on a couple of the options. I haven't chosen which one, so it will be a surprise. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful one, and be safe while you're out there. For those that are in the hot areas, stay cool. Signing off. Bye.